2-5. Welcome one and all to Viking Vision News. Why are we chanting 2-5? Because we're excited to celebrate our senior class of 2025 today with our 3 senior anchors of the news team. I'm Shay.
I'm Lindsay, thrilled to be here with all of you today. It's Don't Be Scared, Friday the 13th of June, and the final day of classes for the 2024-2025 school year at Grand Island High School.
That's kind of scary to think about.
No, it's not.
Don't forget about me. I'm Hayden, your trusted, reliable Viking Vision meteorologist. And I'll have my last 5-day weather forecast coming up soon. And you'll want to stick around later for the always hilarious bloopers from our entire club this year.
And finally, we'll wrap up the show and our high school broadcasting careers during a final segment talking about our future and our favorite memories of Viking Vision with advisor Mr. Gordon.
But first, we want to remind students that with today being the last day of classes, please make sure your lockers are fully cleaned out before the end of the school day, as anything left behind will be discarded.
Ooh, yikes. Attention students and staff. If you pre-ordered a Venture yearbook, you have through the school day to pick up your reserved copy in Miss Boutte's room 179. A limited number of extra yearbooks may be available for purchase on a first-come, first-served basis. The cost is $90. Cash or check made out to Venture yearbook are accepted.
Congratulations to the GI track and field team as they competed in a 2-day sectional meet last weekend. Senior Brooke Christensen's season was extended as she punched her ticket to the States with a first place finish in the shot put.
She also finished 4th in the discus. Brooke is competing in the New York State meet down at Middleton High School today and Saturday, and we wish our senior class president and All-American athlete good luck.
Woo! Seniors, please be sure to turn in your Chromebook and charger to the Technology Office, room 123B, across from the girls' locker room entrance, no later than Wednesday, June 25th. To avoid a $50 fee, you must return your charger with the Chromebook. The tech office is open from 7:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday.
The second annual GISBA Grand Island Cruise Night and Car Show Scholarship Fundraiser will be held next Wednesday, June 18th, beginning at 5 p.m. and running until 8 p.m. at our Ransom Road complex in front of the high school and middle school.
This is a fantastic event that raised quite a bit of scholarship money for our students last year. If you are able to attend, there will be a lot of great cars and delicious food, so come check it out. If there's rain, the makeup date is the next day, Thursday, June 19th, from the same time.
There'll be a basket raffle, 50-50 split, door prizes, and awards from some of the coolest cars. The second annual GISBA Cruise Night is sponsored by Certified Auto Brokers and the Grand Island Schools and Business Alliance.
Due to this car show event, there will be very limited parking in the front parking lot for staff on Wednesday, June 18th. All cars will need to be out of the lot by 3 p.m. Everyone is encouraged to park in the back parking lot on this date if you are able.
The 13th annual GISBA golf outing is scheduled for Friday, July 25th at a new location, Beaver Island Golf Course. Registration and lunch begins at 11 a.m. Golf begins with the tee-off at noon. There'll be awards and dinner following your 18th hole round. The price per golfer is $150.
Whether golfing or not, there are several ways you can donate to help sponsor the GISBA golf outing, which benefits future scholarships, like the ones given out at Class Day. You could donate a theme basket, a gift card, a whole sponsorship starting at $200, or by sponsoring another person to golf.
GISBA has delivered many $1,000 scholarships over the years to worthy seniors. Additionally, GISBA sponsors programs such as KidsBiz, the 8th grade Emerging Leaders Conference, DECA, and other activities associated with the National Academy of Business and Finance.
For more information on participating and/or donating to the Gisba Golf Outing, please contact Jude Kuhn at 716-773-8801 or visit the website www.gisbany.org to register.
Regents exams already began this week with the geometry exam on Wednesday. Here's the rest of the exam schedule. Beginning Tuesday, June 17th at 7:45 a.m. is the English Language Arts ELA Regents exam. At 11:45 a.m. is the Living Environment exam.
Wednesday, June 18th at 7:45 a.m. is the Global History and Geography 2 Regents, followed by the Algebra 1 Regents at 11:45 a.m.
There are no exams on Thursday, June 19th, as the entire district is off in observance for the Juneteenth holiday. Next Friday, June 20th, is the U.S. History and Government Regents exam at 7:45 a.m., and the Physical Setting/Earth Science exam is at 11:45 a.m.
Nothing on Monday the 23rd, but 2 Regents on Tuesday, June 24th. The Physical Setting/Chemistry exam at 7:45 a.m. and the Physical Setting/Physics exam at 11:45 a.m. Last day of Regents is Wednesday, June 25th, with the Algebra 2 exam at 7:45 a.m. Good luck to all.
Our Grand Island High School senior class of 2025 graduation ceremony is coming up in only 9 days. Crazy. Sunday morning, June 22nd at 10 a.m. at Kleinhans Music Hall in Buffalo. We are so excited to be crossing the stage and getting our diplomas. Here's some important news and notes we seniors should be aware of prior to our big day.
Seniors, please arrive no later than 9 a.m. Be aware that street parking rules apply. The lot outside of Kleinhans is free to park in as space allows. Handicap parking is also available in the Kleinhans lot.
There are no tickets for graduation. However, seating is open and it is recommended that guests arrive 15 minutes prior to the start of the ceremony. There is no limit to the amount of guests. However, choice of seating is first come, first served.
Seniors, when you arrive at Kleinhans, please report to the Mary Seaton room for lineup. Again, we want you there no later than 9 a.m. And remember, no messages on your caps. They will be inspected before the ceremony. And it's asked that we do not throw our caps during the ceremony. Let's make our graduation the best. See you in 9 days.
Now, let's give the floor to our co-anchor, Hayden Gary, for his last Viking Vision 5-day weather report of his high school career.
Well, here it is. I knew this day would come one day. It's time for the final Viking Vision meteorology report of the year. I'm Hayden, your trusted, reliable, and honest school meteorologist. Today is Friday, June 13th, and it's partly cloudy, with temps in the highs of 71 and the lows of 55, with a 24% chance of precipitation. Unfortunately, Saturday, June 14th looks to be rainy, with temps in the highs of 67 and the lows of 56, with a 53% chance of precipitation. Yikes. Bring an umbrella and a raincoat if you're planning on going out that day. Sunday, June 15th looks to be cloudy, with temps in the highs of 74 and the lows of 63, with a 24% chance of precipitation. Monday, June 16th looks to be about the same, mostly cloudy, with temps in the highs of 76 and the lows of 62, with a 24% chance of precipitation. And finally, wrapping up the next 5 days, Tuesday, June 17th, which looks to be partly cloudy, with temps in the highs of 79 and the lows of 65, with a 24% chance of precipitation. Also, let's not forget that hurricane season has officially begun. So make sure to stay in touch with the loved ones who live in the southeast of the nation to ensure they have a place to stay just in case of mandatory evacuation. With that, Grand Island, it's been fun, but it is that time to wrap up my final weather report for the week. And remember, this is just the beginning, as I'm going for meteorology in college, so possibly look out for me as I might appear on a local news station one day. I also want to give Mr. Gordon a big thank you for helping me with filming and making this possible. Now, Shay, I think you have something to say, don't you?
That is correct. Also, nice job, Hayden. But I'm going to call you if it rains on those sunny days. Just saying.
I stand by my weather report. No mistakes whatsoever.
Speaking of mistakes, even though we are polished seniors, there are times that we mess up our lines, especially reading Mr. Gorton's writing. But most of the time, those blunders turn into some super funny moments.
Here's our Viking Vision bloopers and mess-ups from our entire news team this school year. Enjoy.
Oh hey guys, what's going on? So I have like this like really bad blister on my thumb like right now. Are we recording?
Yep.
What's that?
Okay, settle down, Max.
Okay.
Welcome back. Wait.
Ironically, Shay, our newscast was episode 666. Which should have been a Halloween show, but that's all I'll say about that.
Ooh, spooky. Okay.
Kept going. I was trying so hard not to laugh. That was good.
You're literally crying. She happens when I laugh.
I love it.
All right, Perk Up Cafe is up and running. We will be having. Oh my god, I messed up.
School Musical, bring your kids ages 3 through 8. Hello?
Oh. We're haunted.
We're going on a ship in a
Favorite rocket ship
going through the sky. Little Einstein. Oh, there we go with the baked beans. Yuck. Rachel is not a fan.
Neither would I.
Yeah, that's gross, man.
Be stinky.
The sign up. Bless you. No, I'm just
Like a bug going in your mouth?
Yeah, hold on. He's cold. Yeah, that's exactly it. Ooh, spooky spirit.
Review of the musical. Here's Viking Vision's news reporter, Liam Kinnicky.
You stumbled on his name a little bit.
Kinnicky. I know him.
Yeah.
I know him too, so I don't know why I'm like.
Performing with him. That was great
Kinnicky?
start. Good job, both of you. Thank you. Good energy, both of you.
Kinnicky.
Start.
Hi, I'm Liam Kinnicky for Viking Vision News, here on the colorful set of VCMS musical, Seussical Jr. Now, I'm here with the cast, and what I want you to do is tell me one thing about your character, the name of your character, and can we redo that? Hello, I'm Liam Kinnicky for Viking Vision. Nope, reset. Hi, I'm Liam. Stop laughing.
Happy Halloween! You guys didn't say it with me. Yeah. You gotta say it with me. Happy Halloween!
The exam starts promptly at 8 a.m. Again, 8 a.m.
All right. You think it's at 8 a.m.? The foxes, these are boxes. The foxes.
What does the fox say?
Jamie, is there a reason why we can see right through you?
What? Are you trying to psychoanalyze me or something?
No, silly. Part of you has, disappeared.
Well, speak for yourself. You're all striped?
Oh, I guess you're right. You've probably seen previous... Hello?
Perfect for Halloween.
I forgot that your room was that. That's so creepy. I thought we just, lost power, and then I realized that, the computer's still on. Thanks, Steve. Bro, I want to know who this Steve guy is. He's my idol. Thanks, Steve.
I'm sorry.
I'm so glad you gave it to me again. I saw it and I love Steve. I don't even know who he is, but he's my favorite. He's the bomb.com.
We love Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
Every time. Thanks to you with those.
Just sing a Christmas song.
Not time.
It's like magic when things go wrong. Just spread some Christmas cheer by singing those for all. Ow! On Grand Island, back on 2000. What?
What about 2000?
Grand Island, back on Tuesday, November 26th.
The middle school is...
Sorry. On Grand Island.
Ah, Santa. I know him.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do!
Alright. 1,005 degrees.
He's a proud dad.
Indeed. And with the lows of a negative 120.
Dobby is a free out.
Dobby. Wait, what's the word? What's the line? I still remember the line.
Dobby is a free out.
Hold on.
Master has given Dobby a sock. Master has given Dobby clothes. Dobby is free.
If you are interested in participating, use. That was a really bad voice crack.
Also, lacrosse players, registration for winter workouts at Harbor Center is open. Why did you do that?
Girls JV and varsity home basketball games during the month of January. Or stop by the high school library with your donation. And Shay, pick up your phone.
It fell out of my pocket.
Recording?
Yes.
Two, one. Thanks, Sienna.
I'm sorry.
Senior mom. Oh my. Freshman Eve Kozar, picked by the Social Studies Department. Great job by all.
And finally, we would like to.
I had a major voice crack, didn't I?
Yes!
What do you think of when you ponder the month of March?
Leprechauns.
Pot of gold.
Four-leaf clovers.
The I do the march.
Those are all good. Okay, let me restart that. That was not here.
No, Liam!
By Fanny Olea and Associates.
Olay!
In salsa, merengue, bachata dance lessons by Fanny Olea and Associates.
Olay.
Okay.
Wait.
Did I mess something up?
No. Okay. It's because right after she said it, when he gave her the look, he went, okay. Oh. Variety. Variety. Oh.
I knew that was gonna
It's the ghost.
The ghost lady.
No.
Hope to see you at the Salsa Night Dance on Friday the 14th.
Seniors? Friday the 14th? What? It's Friday the 14th. We've been saying that for like the past 10 minutes.
I know, I'm just realizing it.
It's Friday the 13th. That's the big don't. Not Friday the 14th.
Are you okay?
I'm so tired.
Of course, did you know that March is Athletics Trains Month?
No, but I did know that's Women's History Month. Thanks for including that.
Oh, we have a feature. I don't have a Women's History feature. I'm sorry.
We can talk to women. This school is 50% women. Talk to anyone.
She has a point.
You do have a point.
You know what?
Well, you're a woman. You're on set. You're doing this newscast. So
That is true.
You could celebrate Women's History Month.
You can hold up a little sign that says Women's History Month on the green screen if you want.
Go women.
And May is Asian History Month. So it's my turn. Let's just say seniors all day.
You can say that again, Hayden.
Seniors all day.
Thanks for being literal.
Oh.
Feel free to act like you. Are you doing the Macarena?
Yes.
I got it in my head, so I started dancing.
Friday, May 9th at 6 p.m. in the Grand Viking Theater. Any questions? Too bad. See Miss Boutte or Miss Shinta.
Mr. Gordon said you have to go get me a pretzel now, so you
He never said.
He implied it.
Never turn down getting something for a woman.
How?
Yeah. Okay. Is that on?
What's that?
Is that on?
What?
The camera?
Recording?
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's go into bloopers, isn't it? And his international performances include a recent recital touring Japan. Wow.
Wow.
I've always wanted to go to Japan.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm just scared I wouldn't understand the language.
He says you need to understand a language to go visit a country.
I don't want to get, like, scammed or something. That's why I'd rather go to Spain than, like, France. Because I speak Spanish. I'm Mexican, by the way.
Seriously. He's over there cracking up.
3, 2, 1.
2,
5, 2, 5, 2, 5, 2.
Wait, we
gotta do that.
You're laughing at this.
You started adding to the blooper.
Speaking of mistakes, even though we are polished seniors, there are times that we mess up our lines, especially reading Mr. Gorton's writing.
Those are the best time of my workday when we could laugh and smile and not take ourselves too seriously. Hope you enjoyed those bloopers from this year. In case you're wondering, I'm Mr. Gorton, advisor of this amazing TV club, and it's been a genuine pleasure to work alongside these 3 incredible seniors. Thank you for your hours, your weeks, your months, and your years of service to our newscast and to Grand Island High School. Now, let's find out what the future holds for all our bespeckled 2025 stars, as I'm borrowing Jamie Gray's glasses here so I can read, because I forgot mine at home, and what their favorite memories of Viking Vision are. Let's start with you, Hayden.
All right. Well, I have been in Viking Vision News for only 1 year, and this is my last year. But it was pretty fun just hanging out with all of you and recording, and of course the first time I've been your meteorologist. My future plans, of course, like I said earlier, are meteorology. I'm going for 4 years. First I'm going to SUNY Niagara, then I'm probably going to go either to Oneonta or Oswego. Still thinking about that, but plan on going to one of those. And I gotta say, my favorite Viking Vision News memory is probably when Lindsay pointed to me and said she's Mexican. That was a good laugh for 5 minutes.
Yes.
I remember that, and it was probably in the blooper reel.
Yes, it
that he
was.
put it. Oh, okay. Yes, and also I probably have another one. Me saying, I think it was mom instead of the other one. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
I said
another good
like
one.
senior mom or something like that. And yeah, that was ooh, I don't know what that one was, but that was probably some of my favorite memories.
That's awesome. And Hayden, you were only on this 1 year. I wish you'd come on sooner, but I've always just been impressed by just the way you broadcast, the way you project yourself, and I mean, absolute broadcast quality. So that's really cool. And he is a true, I mean, we jokingly say the meteorologist, but actually, Hayden does have a title. Tell us what that title is.
So I'm an official Skywarn spotter, so I kind of go around if there's a big storm going on. I kind of just go out and just see what I can report to the National Weather Service, and I kind of have my own ID spotter. You probably see me wearing my shirt or my tag. It kind of just states what I do and how I can help the community around me by warning you earlier than having the National Weather Service wait about 5 minutes and then having to warn you then. But it's kind of a quicker way for me to warn you about incoming storms. Not there's really many that happened here, except last year, which of the tornado touchdown near the southern portion of Grand Island.
Right.
But other than that, I just kind of warn about certain things that might be dangerous for the public to get inside very quickly.
That's really cool. That's really good.
Thank you.
You're very smart, and I love the passion that you have for meteorology. Thank you for bringing that here. Easy for me to say. And also just all the managing that you did at the school store, Casey's Corner, and all the stuff you did around the school. Thank you.
Of course.
Lindsay, let's talk about you. You were involved in our club for several years. Talk about that.
Hi, I have been part of Viking Vision for 2 years now. Really wish I joined sooner, but better late than never, right?
That's true.
So, my favorite memory has to be all of the tapings I do with my sister, Jamie. She's back there. I absolutely love just messing around with her. It's a lot of fun. Our parents love watching it. Mr. Gordon loves filming it.
Yes.
And Shay loved being on it with us.
Yes, of course.
It's just all around a fun time. Next year, I will be attending university at Buffalo, majoring in English on a pre-law track, and I will be minoring in political science.
Very nice. Impressive. What about your favorite Viking Vision memory? Do you have you mentioned that about Jamie, but did you have like one specific one, like kind of like Hayden mentioned?
Ooh, that's a really hard one.
Yeah.
I think my one specific one has to be the one with Hayden.
That surprised me, I'm not going to lie. She said it, and I burst out laughing first, I think, and then Hayden had the delayed reaction to it. So
It took me a while to process that for a bit.
So you're so nonchalant. She said, and by the way, I'm Mexican. I'm like, it was awesome. I loved it. Lindsay, you're great. You're also a fantastic actress and was involved with Spotlighters in the musical, and you wanted to be kind of in the background necessarily, not at the forefront, but if you watch Lindsay, what's great about her is she has all the expressions, right? You could actually see her enjoying what she's doing, and you always exude a joy in the performances that you do. And it's kind of funny, you make me laugh because you have this kind of quiet confidence about you, and you read very smoothly and everything, but then all of a sudden you'll come out with this like crazy, this wild, energy and fire, and I just love it because you kind of ride that wave, and all of a sudden you have big crescendo, and sometimes it catches me off guard, and I just love the energy you brought to Viking Vision for the 2 years, and I wish it was longer, but hey, the 2 years that you put in, you did some great stuff, and I also enjoy having you do the newscasts with Lindsay, and then the chemistry that you and Hayden had doing the Clash of the Vikings highlights. The ad-lib ability was fantastic on that. I enjoyed just listening to them, just ad-libbing through that whole highlight reel was fantastic. So thank you, Lindsay, for everything. Now for my bestie. I'll tell you the story before she starts, but it was after one of the plays or musicals.
Freshman year.
Yeah. And I think it was Ava Marcella,
yes.
and you started calling me bestie over headsets.
Yeah.
Right? And it kind of stuck. She stopped doing it, but then you and I always kind of would go in the hallways.
Hey, bestie.
Hey, bestie.
Hey, bestie.
So I'm going to miss you so much, Shay. Shay, Ennis, tell us a little bit about yourself and just how many years you were on Viking Vision and everything.
I started Viking Vision when I was a sophomore, and I remember I started because of Sam, my sister.
Mm-hmm.
She had come up to me, and I remember talking to her about having hard, I wasn't very confident, and I was struggling with trying to open up myself more and get out with doing stuff in school mainly.
Right.
And she had mentioned that you were a great teacher and how it was so fun and there was no bad part about it, and it was just never boring, and I was like, that'll be fun. And literally word for word, that's exactly what it is. Anytime I'm in this room, it's just straight up just laughter the whole time.
Yeah,
just fun stuff, and I love it. My favorite memory, and I know you know this, I was with Max Broker.
Yes.
And I don't know the exact sentence, but it was cap and gown.
Yes.
And he said cap and go down.
Yes.
But he said it so confidently, and he didn't even catch it. So we were both just laughing. And he's just like, so I loved that.
It was definitely one of the most infamous bloopers that we've had on here that I'm not quite sure if we've ever aired, actually. but yeah, oh my gosh. You started out with Max,
yeah,
right? Because I remember you kind of feeling a little bit timid at first and shy and stuff. But working with him kind of, and, you know, he's so exuberant and you know, it doesn't worry about, you know, being on camera or anything like that, that I help bring stuff out for you too.
Yeah.
But also I've noticed just in the 3 years that you've been on, just your confidence and how much, you know, stronger that you are on camera and to the speaking in front of it and everything you've brought to our thing. You make me smile all the time. So I'm gonna miss you terribly, and thank you for everything that you brought here. I mean, really, these three are kind of like legacies as far as their family. For Hayden, his brother Alex was on Viking Vision many years ago, back like 2011,
like 12 at 13.
2012. Yeah, he was around that time. So Alex kind of started that out with your family.
Oh yeah.
Shay, you mentioned your sister Sam, and she was on for 3 years, Sam Ennis, and she's graduated last year. And you got to do one newscast with her, I remember, which was kind of funny because the two of you looked like you were like you were on speaking terms, but it was fine. And then we mentioned Jamie, whose glasses again that I'm borrowing. Thank you, Jamie, for Lindsay. So Lindsay's a different thing. You're the older one, and then Jamie's brought her around. And you guys have done so many fun newscasts together, and I love when you guys have to say your middle names together. When she calls you Catherine all the time, and stuff like that. So it's just a blast, and thank you again, all of you, for it. I'd like to thank all the members of our Viking Vision News team for your efforts and fun moments this year. We've only had 8 people in our club, but I swear they're amazing, and they've done momentous things. As these 3 graduate, we're going to be down to 5 people. So for everyone who's left, please recruit your friends to join our club. We'll see you in September, and I'm looking forward to everything. This is our 16th season on air that we're wrapping up here today. Counting today, we had 28 shows throughout the school year, which is down a little bit, but part of that's because we had our special alumni 750th newscast, and that was 11 hours. So it was almost like 30 newscasts in one. That was an 11-hour newscast, which you all were part of. So that was really good. So thank you for all those days and all those times and the extra time that you've come in here past our 3 o'clock time that we normally wrap up to do that. So it's just really been an amazing year, and we're on our way to 1,000, which we probably won't have another special show until then, which we'll look at like 7 more years before that, as I'm getting close to retire at that time. But really, it's been a fantastic year, and thank you all, and thanks again to everyone else in Viking Vision for your service. To the entire senior class of 2025, I have so many thanks as well. You've been so appreciative of the senior video that we aired on Monday, class day, and the gifts you gave me, including that amazing number 25 Buffalo Bills jersey with my name on the back. It's one of the coolest things I've ever received, and I will wear that proudly and always think of your class whenever I'm cheering on my favorite sports team. So that was huge. Go Bills. And thank you for choosing me to be your commencement guest speaker. I can't wait. Like we said, 9 days to graduation. It's really been an honor and a pleasure to work with your class, to be part of all their memories and different things we've done. And I can't wait to speak for you in front of you, and just see you all across the stage it's really gonna warm my heart, and I'm so excited for all 3 of you in your future. So for all of us in Viking Vision News, to all of you, congratulations, class of 2025, and for the last time, bye.